Hey, welcome back. The supervisor and I are watching this great YouTube channel called Tennessee Buck Outdoors. Maybe you've heard of it. If not, subscribe to it. But anyway, while the supervisor eats his little treats and I eat my little Schneider honey mustard onion flavored pretzels, washing it down with my Dr. Pepper Zero. Today you guys will be watching us do a upgrade on my brand new trailer. Yeah, it's a brand new trailer, but we did an upgrade and we're putting on another Zeak Winch. Zeak Winch. So sit back, relax, enjoy it. Oh, and by the way, I am not a professional except for an a-hole, and this is not a how-to video. In other words, today I am Elvis. I did it my way. Thanks for watching. Well, okay, here we go. I'm having to do a voiceover. I hate voiceovers, but either or, we got to do it. Here I am unboxing the Zeak Winch, the 13,000 pound synthetic rope winch. So what I'm doing here is I'm sort of taking some measurements. You know, you'll find out it's 24-inch plate. I've already measured the center of the trailer, so I'm just sort of trying to get my bearings straight here about where it needs to go, what I need to do, so on and so forth. But here we go. Here is the Zeak winch. I worked with zinc again because, you know, on previous video I did one, and so it went really well. They was impressed, so we're going to try it again. But on this one right here, of course, you get your paperwork, a big old decal, instructions. Instructions are very important, even if you're a guy. And there is for the positive to the battery insert type thing, blah blah blah. Here is your wire remote. Now those do come in handy, but we'll get back into that. But those are good to have. Let's see what else we can dig up out here. Oh, that's the negative from the winch to the battery. We'll show that. I'm just going to, sort of show some of this stuff. Here's a big old heavy-duty hook, since it is a 13-pound winch. And this hook is made very well. Of course, that's a thingamajiggabob that you put on the winch or the hook, and there's your nuts and bolts. Okay, and those are metric bolts, by the way. Alright, now I'm going to just give you a fast look at the control box that you're going to have to put on. I'm just going through this thing. That's for, as you see, it's the first time I opened it up. I'm just sort of seeing what we got. And there's the fire lead that comes with it. I mean, it's nice, but I don't like it. I like the roller fire leads, and you will need to get a fire lead plate to put on, because it does not come with a plate. You've either got to make your own, or you can buy one. And I had one from previous, so I just used it instead. And of course, these are all color coded, which I will show you later when we hook this thing up. Now on the very bottom right is where you will place the negative lead going to the battery. Oh, and there is the remote control. Now at the very end of the video, I will show you how to use this thing. I apparently was not real good at talking about it in the previous one, so I will go into major details on how to activate this thing. But once again, that is at the very end of the video, so you'll have to stop and watch. It's even after the I try to close it out. But you see the blue tape, that is the center of the video. the video, the trailer. And of course I'm marking the center of the plate. That is a 24 by 24. I think it is the 1/8 inch plate. And of course then I'm going to start marking my holes with my eye chronometer. Now my eye chronometer is plus or minus 2 microns, so you know they might not be dead nuts, but they're close enough. And of course here I am doing a center drill in the holes. Always use center drills. I love, or punches, but I like center drills. And then here I am starting to drill, but my bit is dull. As the machine is, I need to sharpen them, but I always throw them in a box and get another one. But after this video, I definitely got all my bits out and sharpened them. But then the battery died on me. So I went and got a new DeWalt battery, put that sucker in there, and as you can see, well, it's going to die on me also. Yep, so I'll go get the Harbor Freight bar drill and take off with that. Now, of course, the DeWalt has dual speed, the bar does not. But anyway, it did a good job. I'm proud of it. Now here is my portable bandsaw. I love that sucker. And what I'm doing is I'm working on the plates for the bottom of the trailer where we put the hose. And you'll see later on what we do with those, but I'm cutting them 2 inch by 2 inch, and I'm going to drill a hole in the center of them, and you'll see what I'll do. But that portable bandsaw, man, I tell you what, of course you see the supervisor doing his job supervising. And when I put it up, I always like putting something in the middle and tighten it up a little bit. And of course, clean up. For me, my house might look dirty, but I can clean it up. I don't like crispy shavings at my feet, but I clean up. And of course, then here you go. Deburn. Deburn is very, very important. Also, not to get cut. Make sure you wear gloves. Make sure you wear safety glasses. But the deburn is a very good part of what you're doing. Now I've got my little bench press set up, and I've got a center drill in it. We're drilling out just the starter hole for the little plates. I've got a stopper on the other end, that way I can take one out, put one in. And of course I've done all the center punches, and then I'll come back and then I'll drill the holes. And once again, of course you might want to use some lube there, which I do, but having good sharp drill bits, like I said, after the fact, I sharpened all my drill bits after that. But yeah, freestanding bridge fort would have been perfect, but I don't have enough room for one, so this little bench top drill press, it's a little handy dandy little thing. And of course I got a vise that I put on it that I can move around. And of course what I'm doing is I'm going back and forth, cleaning out the hole, getting the chips out of it, which that's what you do. Okay, now right here I'm going to show you a deburr, just a little bitty standard deburr, then one with a extension, and then I'm going to show you one that's what we call a countersink deburr hole. And these are good if you want to do just one or two holes. But what I like is I like the one that you can put in a bridge fort or a hand drill, especially if you got a lot. And that's all you got to do is just put it in there and just drill, turn it on, It spins. It'll get all your burrs off. It also gives you like a little bitty chamfer or countersink, whatever you want to call it. But it's good for stuff like this right here, because then you can just dig your holes. You know, zip, that's it. Then go over here to the other one, and it doesn't take long. Because with those little handhelds, yeah, they're all right, but it takes a little while. This is easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Of course, then take some acetone, clean it off, do a little dance there. And of course, then I want to go ahead and paint it red. I put 2 coats on this sucker, but you can put more, you can put less. You could have put primer, but this is 2 in 1. This is primer and paint. So like I said, I put a total of 2 coats on that sucker. Yeah, union brake. Okay, now as you can see, we got our plate here. What we're going to do, you know, I've measured it across, got halfway. Of course, this is a 24-inch plate. Of course, in the middle, we're going to set her down here, and we're going to mark all of our holes. We're going to just go ahead and start a little drill hole, and then we'll come back through and use this wood bit, flat bit, whatever you want to call it. So the supervisor here is only here to supervise, so I'll probably get another set of hands to help me when it comes time to put the bolts in. But anyway, let's get at it. What do you say there, supervisor? What are you doing, Scout? Okay, let's line this bad boy up. That looks good right there. Now I got 4 holes right here for the winch, but I'm still going to drill those. So let's just go ahead and start like this right here. Only thing we're doing is just marking it for now. This is the best way to mark it. Now, I did look underneath there to make sure that I was not running into anything. Okay, we got our holes dug out. We're using M10 1x5s. I got these from Bolts and Nuts. They're not sponsored, but I like them. Now what we're going to do is I'm only going to do one just to show you, and then we'll show you the finished product after the fact. But we're going to take one of these, put it like that, put it down through the hole, just that simple. And then underneath, you remember these plates that we made? We'll put one underneath that, and then we'll come back with a nut, in other words, and put it right there, and then we'll come back with one of these nylon nuts, and we'll tighten it up, That way we'll be ready for the winch. So we'll do this, and I'll see if I can't get a good picture of us doing these underneath. We'll just go ahead and slide these down. Okay, let's get started. First thing you're going to do though is you've got the box, and back here, right here, you see it's got the connectors. I mean, where you can lay it up on here. So you'll just basically go like this, and then you'll take your number 2 Phillips head screwdriver, back this bad boy out on both sides. Now remember, now you can move whatever you desire. You can move it over here, you can move it over there. I'm going to put mine in the middle, and then as you've seen, you just tighten it up. You just tighten it up a little bit on one side, tighten it up on this side, come back over here, and there you go. That's basically all you're going to have to do. It is in place. Alright, next thing, you have got your connections right here. As you can see, they're color coded. So what we're going to do is take our Craftsman snippers right here, the old Craftsman, one that was good, and we're just going to go ahead and snap. There's the supervisor, of course. But every one of these is color coded. So let's get this show on the road. You're gonna take off that, your washer. Okay, then here's your red. Red is easy. You probably want to start off with the last, but we're gonna start off with it first. And you just go ahead and just get these things started. Don't tighten it up yet. Come on, little buddy. There you go. All right, next we'll do the black one. And then we'll slide that one right underneath here. We'll turn it around. We'll go downtown. Okay. I think you can see this. I hope you can. Man. If not, you know what I'm doing. Make sure you turn it around right. Once again, just do a hand tight to it for right now. Then you can tighten them up. Last but not least is yeller filler. Of course, you also got the little connector right there. You just put that on first. Put that one like that. Come here. Throw your washer on there. A lot of people don't like walk washers. If you don't, you can still get the ones with the nylon. It ain't no big thing. Nothing but a thing, choo-choo train. Then just do that. Then this is a 1/2 inch, people. Oop, wrong way. We'll let it get started here. You want to tighten them up real good. Make sure you get them exactly where you want them though. That's all we're saying. Need to hand tighten that one a little bit more. There we go. I think I'm going to have to take it and use the open end. Think so. Think so. I am not a professional, people. Professional a-hole, but other than that, that's about it. Okay. Then we'll go up here to the yeller. Do what we can with that. Alright, now we're ready to take it out there and slap that puppy on. Alright, you see I've got them all in here. I'll go ahead and do one and show you guys. And here, let me do another one. Go to the next one. You on it? Alright, as you can see, I've done this one right here. Let's go ahead and we'll do this one. Alright, now all I'm going to do, I'm going to do the rest of them and I'll get back to you guys later. Alright, after you get it through the fair lead, just put it on there, put your pin through, spread your carter pin. Now that part is done. Okay, there you have it. A Zeak 13,000 pound winch, synthetic rope with supervisor, scout. This box right here is strictly for the straps or whatever I say strictly, but whatever else I need, but mostly for the straps. This box right down here is for the battery. Now I'm going to run the battery underneath, drill me out a hole, put a grommet. I'll have my battery. I also have a cutoff and maybe one or two more things, don't know yet. But that is my setup. Thanks for watching. Once again, hit the like, subscribe, ring the bell, and do a little dance. We're Scout the Supervisor, and last time I checked, I'm Jeff. Thanks for watching. You done yet? Alright, I never was really good on the instructions on the other time, so we are going to use this wireless. I've just got it hooked up just to demonstrate, but what you want to do is push them both in, and you should see that little red light. Okay, we are going out. And then just go back in. And there you go.